everybody. Hey, how you doing today? Just not too long ago that I just finished the talking benefit of Kangen Water 2.5. Now I'm sharing with you the benefit using Kangen Water for 11.5 pH. Now this is amazing water. I would like to share with you about this thing here because quite a few people might don't know. Now if you have the SD501, you press the button at the orange button at the lower left side. So when you press this button, the machine will produce to you 2.5 and 11.5. Now today I'm talking about 11.5, so that's why here you pay attention how the benefit you are using 11.5. Now as this picture, if you have the KA, some people, elderly people, older people, they're a little confusing, because they only know how to collecting the water for drinking only. Now I would like to go a little slow in this point because some people, they don't know how to maximize the kind of water that the Kangen water can provide it to you. Now the top water hose, they're producing 11.5. You can see it at the top one. The bottom one, which is that they're producing 2.5. Now today we are talking 11.5. all right, now this one in here, the benefits is really good. Now as you probably know, somebody might using the ORP meter to measuring the water when you are using the 11.5, or people measuring the water when they're drinking. This machine here showing now how good the water will be. Now when you see the minus sign in the front of the number here, the more minus sign is the healthy water that you can use. And again, this one in here, when you go back in talking about the benefit of the drinking water, today I'm talking about 11.5, so we are done talking about the drinking water now. Okay, so there's a lot of people, older people, elderly people, they might suffering about bone and the muscle. It been it bother them because they are aging, their knees, the ankle, those type of things. Now Dr. Carpenter had been producing is one of the article is helping a lot of patients who suffering about the pain of their knee, their muscle. So those using 11.5 will be having quite a bit of this one. Now sometimes people hurting about the bottom of their feet, okay, so using a towel and you observe with 11.5 pH, wrap it up underneath of your foot and probably say it's about 15-20 minutes, and after that you're using pH 6 to neutralize your skin again, to helping you to for joint pain and that type of thing. Now somebody using their foot, put into the sink, into the basket, and soaking your foot into it for maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, something like that, is having a lot of pain for some people. Now sometimes people have a heart attack, pain muscle, and the foot pain. This is a big help for the people who have suffering with painting with their foot. Now beside of painting or something, you're also using 11.5 to cleansing the fruit, vegetable, to remove preservative, pesticide and herbicide. Those chemicals here to protecting the food to keep it longer. However, if you don't have the 11.5 at home, you don't see how bad of the chemical have been apply into the food that you're drinking. Now here you can see it's a lot of tomato, strawberry, some other vegetable that contain it's a lot of preservative. So those in here will be helping you to remove those chemical. Now it's another thing here is quite good because a lot of people who's making the meal, they have a nice good salad. You can see this. And when you are making the salad, you just put a little bit 11.5 into your salad to make your taste a little more delicious. So those in here, it's a very technique. Most people, they don't know how to do that. So that is very good for you to try. Now, sometimes people using the internal liver from animal, they are cooking for those like fish, and internal from column from pig or beef or something like that. Those in here, they containing also a lot of smelling odor and the residue from this internal organ. Those in here, meat or something, give you a bad odor. Okay, so using 11.5, you soak them into it for half an hour or something, you will be eliminate all the junk and everything. Now, talking fish. Fish, you might have a fresh fish or a frozen fish. You also using this 11.5 to remove all the smell from the fish's smell. Those in here very useful, because if somebody using eating fish, when you're using 11.5, you can no longer have a bad smell on the fish. Once again, the Asian people, they eat rice and some instant noodle, some other vegetable. They're using 11.5, to eliminate a lot of chemical had been stuck into the food that your eyes cannot see it, your naked eye cannot see it. Now, those is the benefits for you when you using the 11.5. You cleaning the stain into the bathroom. Sometimes you finding something it's hard to remove. You can spray this into the bathroom, and even like into the cutting meat or your knife, your scissor, you containing a lot of oil-seed. If you have a lot of oil-seed in that one, okay, then you're using 11.5. Now, the most interesting that I'm using 11.5 to cleaning the stove, cleaning something that greasy stuff. Those in here is very, very effective to cleaning. So save you a lot of time when you are running around, go to the department store, you are buying the chemical to cleaning the stove. Most people doing in the restaurant, they also benefit when you're using 11.5 to cleaning the stove, kitchen, table, those types of things. Now, sometimes when you spilling some spaghetti, you eat some fish and curry, something spilling your shirt, okay? Those in here is very hard to remove after you drinking or you eating and spilling to your shirt. It's people like drinking like red wine, that type of thing. Sometimes you spill in your shirt, and coffee is also that here. Now you're using 11.5, spray onto it, and few more minutes you rinse it off. It's coming out so perfectly. Now, another tip when you're using 11.5, when you're doing your laundry. Laundry also is a replacing soap. Wow, this is a good one because it saves your money to cleaning your clothes. And it's a good idea when you're using a few drops from essential oil to make your smelling good. This is the one is amazing because the benefit using 11.5 is just substantial. Now, sometimes you spilling some soap or coke, something on your carpet, your flooring. If you are a mechanic guy, who bringing a lot of oils in your car, your seating, those chairs, it's a lot of pieces. Using 11.5 to eliminate everything. Now, talking about the food, sometimes people buying some vegetable, especially people working in the restaurant. You can see the rinse spout here. If you after you living just about 3-4 days, it just become yellow. It look not very good. When you selling food to the people, it look not very fresh. That is no good. Then if you have 11.5, you put those vegetable into this, you can see that it's nice, healthy, and look so nice. That will be saving you a lot of money. Instead of you throw it away, some vegetable it look ugly. Those in here, you keep your food longer, and and it save your money in the long run. Now, this is another thing that I'm learning from Dr. Carpenter. they have an article talking about people have a hard time sleeping, and this is the one I haven't tried it yet, but you know, based on the information, if you have a hard time sleeping, you might using just a little small cup, about 11.5. You know, it's just a small one, and you drinking this, it won't kill you, but it's helping you to have a good sleep. Try it. You know, I haven't tried it, but because I'm using the information came from Dr. Carpenter, have an article talking about benefit using 11.5. Now, for women, wow, you using the 11.5 to helping you cleaning your face after you make up, after certain long hour that you make it up to go to work, go to the party, something like that. Instead of you buying the toner water you using to cleaning your face, you can using 11.5 to do that. Will be helping you to, you know, to eliminate all the chemical on your face. Sometimes you can see all the people, you have the little eye bag underneath of your eyes. Those in here also the benefit when you're using 11.5, you apply into your eyes, you probably remove the eye bag. This is very, very good, and also it's a benefit to you in the long run. Now, wow, 11.5. Sometimes when the weather change, outside, you know, weather changing hot and cold, sometimes you feeling you have a cold and your nose stuck, you know, you cannot breathing. Using 11.5, you spray into it, you eliminate for your nose when you hard to have a breathing, you know, so it's preventing a stuffy nose. This is really good one. Okay, once again, 11.5. I have a few people asking me what is the difference between 2.5 and 11.5 when you brush your teeth. Now, 11.5, using this regularly, you brush your teeth to remove in stain. You know, when sometimes you're drinking coffee, you're drinking tea, you're drinking coffee, red wine, you eat some spicy food, you know, day after day, your teeth will be containing a lot of stain, and you build it up with this yellow stuck in here. So when you're using 11.5, you brush your teeth regularly to remove those stains. The difference with this one here at 2.5, the 2.5 they're using for teeth, cleaning teeth to kill germ. 11.5 to remove all the stain, you know, stuck into your teeth. Now, once again, 11.5, you know, is the benefits from other people using your classes like reading class, sun class, that type of thing. Using 11.5, your cleaning class is very, very nice and clean. And sometime in the winter time, people living in the cold weather, when you step out the door from the warm weather inside, you step outside, your class will be containing frost, and you're hard to seeing it. When you're using 11.5, you don't see any you know, frost or something build up in your classes. Well, this is a very useful. People who using the 11.5 to cleaning their tools, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm using this 11.5 to cleaning my engine, the car engine, the wheel, and the inside of the car for lots of oily stuff. You know, those things is really, really good one. So I think that, you know, it benefits for very, very much for you to using 11.5. Now I believe, you know, this kind of water you can using many benefit to using this, and I'm hoping with this video short one will be helping you to give you an idea how to using 11.5, and it benefit for you because you help you to save your time, you help you to save your money, and in the long run, you know, you don't using too much chemical. It's good for your health. And again, 11.5 water will be using unlimited if you have the Kangen water machine at home. Now, I'm hoping this will be give you an idea how to using 11.5, and this will be a good idea. Once again, if you don't have a Kangen water machine, please contact me. We'll be helping you to using and maximize all the money that you spend for it. Once again, we thank you very much for your viewing this video. I'm hoping will give you an idea to save your time, save your money, and benefit for the long run.